Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Always and welcome back to Anti-Material Energy. In the last episode, we made carrots and potatoes. We were also working towards getting lava, which currently has enough power, so we just need to smelt up a single thing of cobblestone and we'll get a bucket of lava. And preparing to do a little bit of stuff with automatic cobble generation and whatnot. And at the, near end of last episode, we were about to make our aqueous accumulator, which is the first thing we're going to do today. So let's get right into it. And I've got all of the anti-material that we need. So literally just need to throw that in there. And we need more power. But not much more. So that's nice. Let's disable that. This will make lava. It's almost done. And then we can enable that so that we can start powering this guy to get enough power to make the aqueous accumulator. So getting the aqueous accumulator is going to be a pretty big deal because it's going to give us infinite water. And what that's going to allow us to do is to run water in here, as you will very soon find out. So let's actually get that started to be set up. So we're going to need some fluid conduits, and we're just going to do something like this. And right over here is where we'll put the aqueous accumulator. And in fact, we'll put it into the ground, make things a little bit nicer. And all we'll need to do is grab our bucket, grab some water, and put it like so. And basically, this machine becomes an infinite water source. But there we go, aqueous accumulator acquired. And that completes this quest. So we're going to get some water and a reward bag. Let's go ahead and place this guy down. He does not require power, which is really nice. We just need to kind of do that, and now we can run water in here and decompose. Now I want to disable that for a second. So that is going to give us a bunch of different things, and that's actually kind of cool. Now, how much water does it actually require? So if we look at the recipe, fluid transposer, smelting, melting, chemical decomposer. So if we want to decompose water, I don't know. It might take an entire thing of it. Might not. But let's figure out a way to get this to work so that I can turn it on and off. Let's see, let's just go this way. It's going to be easier. And redstone enabled low. So if we make a lever, that should make this a lot easier. And finally we just do this, break these connections, and that'll be fine. So for right now, let's go ahead and tell this to disable that. And this is making us nickel chloride. I don't know if that's useful or not, but we'll find out soon enough. Let's put that stuff away. We have a basic reward bag. Let's open this. We got some sodium oxide. Ooh, sodium. That's something. Uh-oh. Blood moon. Does that actually matter for me? It shouldn't. This is in Mushroom Island. If it does, we have blocks. We're going to run to our mine and hide in there. So it shouldn't really matter too much, but I don't know. Anyways, we have our first thing of lava. Let's... Can I not extract that? Ooh. We need some sort of tank. Open blocks tank requires obsidian. Obsidian... No way. We've got to do fancy stuff to get that. Or silicon dioxide and magnesium oxide. Fluid tank requires a lot of iron, which we don't really have access to. How about portable tanks? Portable tanks require glass and copper. I think we can handle that. So copper we can get from... I know I've seen an easy way to get copper. Copper sulfate, light blue. It is really red. This is what the blood moon will do. So apologies for that, but not much I can do about that. Let's see, no copper there. Can we get copper some way? That is a good question. So we have to extract this out of the actual thing. So any way to get copper. I mean, redstone obviously would work, but we don't have access to redstone. And I don't think there's an obvious way. I mean, things that contain copper. There's also the potential no, things that contain redstone. The other potential is this copper sulfate, which light blue dye, a lot of different. What is it? What is it actually coming from? Black antimaterial. Oh, we have that. We have a bit of that. So that is some copper. And what we can do is, let's go ahead and get a redstone signal. So we're going to need a stick. Stick and a lever. And we're going to come over here, turn this off. So this should stop working. That'll run out of water, and this will stop. So we'll get back to that in a moment. But let's see if we can't get the tank so that we can start getting some stuff going. So there is 16 copper. And we don't need this anymore. And there's a copper ingot. Perfect. Let's take all of this stuff out, except for the chloride. I'm going to keep that in there for right now. And we need just a few pieces of glass. 4 pieces of glass, and that will give us a tank. And then what we can do with the tank is, well, we can extract the lava. So that's kind of the idea. Now, let's take a look at our quest book. Quest book goes there. So we need vinyl chloride monomers. Vinyl chloride monomers. These are okay. That's actually pretty easy. It's 2 carbon, so a little bit of chlorine, which we have plenty of nickel and chlorine. So how many of those do we need? We need 10, and that means we need 10 chlorine. That's pretty easy. We also have some nickel, which is nice. More elements. So it also requires carbon, so we're going to need 20 carbon and 30 hydrogen, which, there they are. I couldn't find them. Alright, cool. So get rid of that. So it is 1, 2, 3. Vinyl chloride monomers. And that is a quest. We're going to get a water drum? Really? Okay, so that can make things a little bit easier, because what we can do is we can break this guy. Break this guy. And I'm going to put a water drum there. We're going to enable ignore. And this guy is going to be active with signal. And this is where the lever will be. So as we want to process water stuff, we can. We got a good reward back from that, which is some more decor stuff. And we should have our glass, so we should be able to get our cobblestone generator going. So 4 glass, portable tank, Can we scan that? Of course not. We put this here. And this guy will be extract to the top. And we can grab the lava. And now the lava will go right, well, right there. And we put that there just in case. I don't know if it can rain here or not, but just in case. But that should start giving us a ton of cobblestone. And now the book actually said, and this is something else we're going to want to do, by the way, fluid conduits like so to here. And we'll get to that later. This guy has a little bit of water. Let's dump the fluid. Perfect. So that's going to make a lot of cobblestone. And I'm just going to let that kind of do its thing. Can put that stuff away. And let's take a look at our quest book. So we have lava. If we run the lava through the decomposer, we can get plutonium. But before we do that, we're going to want to make the painting biome stuff. And then we can actually get cobblestone a lot faster by watering it. And this is silly, but it actually works. Okay. So I am going to probably do that between episodes because that was annoying. Just a little bit. But we need to get quadruple compressed cobblestone, which is 6,000. We have, you know what, I'm going to turn this into just basic cobblestone. And I'm going to throw all my cobblestone in here, except for like a little bit. So we need to get 6,000 cobblestone. So this is going to take some time, but we'll get there. Alright, so with that all taken care of, let's harvest our farm, because it's been a while since I've done this. And I won't worry about the trees right now. Is it almost day? Because that'd be really nice. Let's eat some cookies, and then we're going to get into whatever's next. So obviously getting more power is going to be important. What this is going to be for is once we are ready to start decomposing lava, we can do that. So let's back away from that so I can think. And we want to make the biome painter. So how bad is that? Let's get rid of the vinyl chloride. So the biome painter requires a transformation core, a piece of wool, and obsidian. An obsidian tool rod or an obsidian stick. Or we can make it with carbon nanotubes. That seems a lot easier. It does require 100,000 RF. So what we're going to want to do is probably output power. So that this guy can start getting power. We need 100,000. We'll just let him run. It's fine. And we need carbon nanotubes. So diamonds, obviously, can give us more carbon nanotubes. That's pretty easy. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 1. Because otherwise, this transformation core requires a bunch of dyes. Wool is not that easy, and obsidian is not that easy. This is actually easier, which is kind of crazy. So we just need a bunch of things. So we need three more things. So that is, let's see, 1, 2, 3. We need a lot of carbon. So what's some stuff that has carbon in it? Gallic acid, we have a ton of that stuff. Carbon black, we've got a good bit of that. That doesn't have much carbon in it. So we'll just do C. And cellulose is probably still going to be the best thing ever. But the fibrone, okay, this stuff can actually get us wool. The question is, what is so difficult about this? Cyan dye, titanium oxide, copper sulfate. We can get both of those. It's the obsidian stick. That's the hard part. So you know what? Let's just do the carbon nanotubes. It might be more difficult, but who cares? Let's get this guy, or at least a little bit of it, and some methane blue. Why not? Let's just decompose all this stuff. It's going to give us a bunch of carbon. And what I can also do is start chopping down trees. I want to try to get a sapling in my hot bar. And what we'll do is we'll just kind of go through and get as much stuff as we possibly can. Now, that is a good bit of cellulose. Or we can make it into charcoal, or whatever else we want. So, is there a charcoal for sugarcane? Question mark. Let's see. There is. Did we ever do that one? So charcoal, sugarcane. No. Alright, let's cook up a sugarcane. So most of those are not going to be too bad to do. That we don't need. What is this used for? Polyvinyl chloride, which PVC, most people don't realize that is what that is actually. Like that, the initials are polyvinyl chloride, PVC, but that's just like a plastic. So I don't know if that's going to be super useful or not. We'll find out later. Anyways, we have a reward bag. Let's go ahead and open it. Pantherine? I don't even know what this stuff is. What's that used for? Anything? Oh, mushrooms. We can make red mushrooms. Okay. Now, I don't know if growing mushrooms is something we can do easily yet, but it's a good idea anyways. So, anyways, let's get all this carbon. All the hydrogen can go in here. How are we doing for storage space? Actually, not bad. Let's take all this out and start compressing it. I think just because I realize we're going to run out of room in there if we don't. So let's just do this. Compress cobblestone. And I'm going to put the rest of that in there. So I will work on the cobblestone between episodes a little bit. But let's see. We have... Yeah, we're going to need compressed sugar, double compressed of all of the different things. Can we get cactus yet? Cactus would be nice to start growing. Cactus. What are you made out of? It is water and mescaline. Okay, we can make that, but I want to kind of keep the carbon for now. So that was a lot of the carbon we need. Let's do the gallic acid. Let's do like half that. And let's get everything else out of there. And yeah, so it is 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, and okay, just making sure that there was no more there. This sugarcane is going to despawn if I'm not going to grab it. Okay, so we need like one more stack, and we have everything we need for the stuff. So I don't even think we need that. Let's grab a bunch of the cobblestone. And recipe. There we go. So there's 2 stacks. If we want to upgrade this, I know we're going to have at least a triple. let's just recipe this. And yeah, let's make another chest. Let's make a couple of chests. I need to organize our stuff until we can get access to an actual, like, what's it called? An actual applied logistics system. We're gonna have to do some stuff. So compressed, double compressed, triple compressed. We'll have plant stuff and tree stuff, and then just general storage. So let's make one more chest just till we have a double chest, and that'll be good. So yeah, this guy should have plenty of power. We can get the last carbon nanotube, and then it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 5. And there is the biome painter. So let's go ahead and turn that off. This has a little bit of power. We can kind of deal with that as we go. But we have the biome painter now. I have no idea how to get this thing to work. Oh boy. But that is going to be a thing. So we're going to get the Mushroom Island capsule. So with the biome paintbrush, I can change the column of blocks to a different biome. Okay. So that's going to allow us to do a lot of different things. Also gave us an invalid item, which I wonder what those are. It's probably full lives or something like that. And then we also have a Mushroom Island capsule. So that's going to be required for some stuff later. I'm going to organize off camera, I think. But let's put that in there. And I'm going to come over here. And can we use that for anything? Okay, we can't actually use them. So let's just throw them in here. Alright, so with that taken care of, we can get a leaded chest, which would be kind of useful. So leaded chest, and then we're going to also make cactus today. And then I think that's probably going to be good enough. So we need lead. Lead we get from molten lead. I believe, yeah, we can get it from stone. At a halfway decent chance. So to get the leaded chest, we just need 8 lead. We have 3. So let's run another bit of stuff through. Another stack of cobblestone. And while we're here, let's go ahead and try to make this. So it's nitrate. I feel like we have a nitrate. I know we have nitrogen, so there we go. So nitrate is what? N30. So N 2, 3. There's nitrate. We need 1 of those, as well as 17 hydrogen, 11 carbon. So 17 hydrogen and 11 carbon. And that makes mescaline. And we need 1 of those plus a bunch of water. So all in all, this is not too bad. Let's grab the water. And I believe it's 5 each. So let's 5, 5, 5, 5. And now we have cactus. Awesome. So with cactus, what we can do, let's go ahead and take our last piece of sand, and we're going to start growing cactus. Let's put it right back here. And we'll just kind of continue growing everything we can, because we're going to need a lot of different things for our little garden, for the charcoal, and getting garden stuff taken care of, whatnot. So how are we on the lead? We have 1 more. So let's get like 2 stacks. to go through. There's 2 more. We just need 2 more lead. And unfortunately, it is a kind of rare earth material, so it's not going to be too common. But it is going to be useful to make we need to make the leaded chest before we process any lava. But there we go. There is the leaded chest. We're going to get some rewards. But yeah, so what the biome painter is going to allow us to do is we're going to need to make the plains capsule. And that's going to be kind of important so that we can start getting a mob farm. And once we get a mob farm, well, we can start getting mob drops. So getting a lot of different things is going to be a little bit easier. Now, what we're going to want to do, we're going to want to put a leaded chest over here. And the reason for it is solely so that we can get access to various different like radioactive materials. Certain materials in MineChem will be radioactive, and basically what happens with them is if you don't put them in a leaded chest, they will eventually decay, and they will turn into a lower atomic number. And while that's not that big of a deal, what it will do is it will cause damage to you. You'll get radiation, basically. So cactus green, put that through again. I'm going to actually make these all the same, and I want to scan them. Can we use this for anything? Calcinator, we can decompose it for various things. What's the recipes for these? It's sign and stone, so that's what it is. Anyways, we'll just put that in there. We have a bunch of warning signs. There's the cactus charcoal, which is something else we can kind of do a reward on. So we're going to need to make a lot of different charcoals, and I'm going to put those in here to correspond with the actual like item. Let's open this. Fluid conduits, cool. And can't we use those to decompose? Yeah. Ooh. So we can get kaolinite from that. I wonder if we can get redstone. No, there is no redstone in that. So it's just glass and... Okay. But if we used energy conduits, we might be able to get some interesting things. The item conduits, probably not. But I think the energy conduits can give us iron 3 oxide and copper, which is what is used to make redstone. So, interesting. I don't know if that's something we want to do, but it is something we could do. I don't think it's useful, though. So this thing is going to be making a bunch of cobblestone. And I am going to kind of take care of it, kind of babysit it best I can. But we'll need to get plenty of cobblestone so that we can get that quest completed. And I don't know if the different tiers of cobblestone are used for anything else, but I guess we'll find out. So I think I'm going to go ahead and call the episode here. I'm going to work between episodes, just kind of organizing the base up a little bit and getting more cobblestone. And next time we're gonna skip on the basic capacitor. We need to look at the biome painter. So capsule, biome capsules. It suggested looking at the carbon nanotubes for how to get the biome capsule. Wow, there's a lot of things we could make. Radium. So yeah, for example, that one says slightly radioactive. Skystone. Okay, so that's how we get skystone. So the plains capsule, we can make one with cellulose and 10 carbon nanotubes. So that would not be bad. And various things for, so Enderman farm, zombie pigmen, so we could get gold. That's actually going to probably be the way we get gold. And we're going to need a lot of gold and barrel for that anyway. So And what's this? Carbon picotubes. Fusion chamber, fission chamber blueprints. Okay, so we're gonna need a lot of carbon. So I will tell you guys what. I'm going to work on getting just everything farmed up. Probably expand the tree farm a little bit more, make more trees, and then organize everything, whatnot. But next time, what I think we're gonna start working on, which garden soil, by the way, we can make with just some sand and seeds. So it's not that bad with dirt. Dirt we can make pretty easily as well, so it's not an issue. Let's decompress this dirt. So we have plenty of dirt. We have plenty of cobblestone now. We have plenty of smashing rocks to make sand, at least for the time being. And we should be able to get plenty of cellulose from trees. So I am going to do a little bit of work between episodes, just getting as much carbon and whatnot as I possibly can. And next time, we are going to continue working. We might start looking at making an area a plains biome so that we can begin a small mob farm. So somewhere over here, we'll just build up a little structure. And for the time being, we'll make it kind of non-automatic, but I know that it's going to have it automatic pretty quickly with conveyor belts and all sorts of stuff. And it will help. So we just need to kill 100 mobs and we can get a lot of cool stuff. So that is the plan. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!